Welcome everyone, my name is Spidey, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the upcoming metal exchange. This is going to be the metal exchange for the month of March. There's some really interesting units in this metal exchange. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way to the top. At the bottom we have the Sanji and Cavendish. These are two limited rare recruits. They are pretty bad, to be honest. They don't see play at all. They are pretty bad units. The only reason you get them is from a collector's point of view, if you just like to collect every unit in the game. I personally don't have Cavendish, so I'll be buying him just for that, just to collect. Then we have 150 medals. We have Fujitora and Law. I don't think you should pick any. Fujitora is pretty bad, and Law doesn't really see that much play anymore because normal attacks only is the most common debuff in the game right now, and whilst he allows specials to bypass defensive effects, it does not bypass normal attacks only, so it just makes him a lot of times useless. Then we have on the 250 medals we have Luffy, Zoro and Arlong Crew. To be honest, I think that these characters are worth 250 medals. I think that's a really good value for them. Although Luffy Zoro has seen less and less play with time, and I feel like it will see even less play because a lot of times they can just be replaced by units like Yamato, V1 Oden, and now the new Kinemon and Denjiro, which is basically like this Luffy Zoro, but with a couple different things. Luffy Zoro makes tandem into Wano, whilst Kinemon and Denjiro make recovery, and they also, Luffy Zoro gives a chain lock and a Nor boost. Kinemon and Denjiro gives a Nor boost and base attack boost, but I feel like they really will see less play. They boost the same classes and everything, so yeah, I don't think it's that worth it right now, unless you don't really have Kinemon, Denjiro, Oden or Yamato and you need like a good free spirit captain. But the thing is that like their multipliers are a little bit like subpar. They are not that great anymore. But I think that as a sub for free spirit teams they are not terrible. They just will see even less play, so I don't really think that it's the wisest option. Especially if you don't have some other units that are in here. Then we have Arlong Crew, which basically is an attack booster, a base attack booster, and a cooldown reducer. But the only reason why you'd use Arlong Crew in the first place as a sub, it's literally just if you want, you just bring Hody, Legend Hody as a support on him to get cooldown reducer for your whole crew if you get special reversed, and for that you need to bring a mono powerhouse team. If not, then they just are not the best option a lot of times. They are a powerhouse and slasher, so you have some other better options, to be honest. So I don't think like you could go for them if you don't have them, but only if you have all the other units. Because if you don't have the other units in this list, then I don't think you should go for them, because there's a lot of better options in here. Then on the 400 medal ones we have Jack, which don't bother. You only use Jack to farm EXP and use him in Rumble, but I don't think it's worth 400 medals on a character just to farm EXP with him every now and then. Sweet Commanders are not terrible. I talked about them on a previous medal exchange. I think they are a really good, still a really solid strength captain and strength sub. They add a lot of damage to your team, to your strength team especially. They can resist despair as a captain, so that's a plus. Their super type is a little bit underwhelming, but yeah, it's still a super type. So I'd say if you don't have that many or like any good strength captains, you could go for them. They are a good option, but I think that the two ones next are a better option to go for, which are Moria and Whitebeard versus Shanks. In my personal opinion, if you can only get one and you don't have both, you don't have either Moria nor Whitebeard versus Shanks, and you only have medals for one, I'd say you probably should go for Whitebeard versus Shanks. They are more versatile, they are better captain, better sub in my opinion. They can be put in a lot of teams. They do different stuff, so you can have, if you want attack boost, you bring one. If you want or boost, you bring the other. One gives base attack boost, gives conditional. The other one gives can give you an ore boost as well. It can give you damage reduction, and they have like really good versus effects. So yeah, I think they are a more complete option than Moria, especially for beginner players. Whilst Moria, yeah, may be a little bit more fun to play with than Whitebeard versus Shanks. If you don't really want like the fun part of like team building and you want to be able to clear content, then yeah, Whitebeard versus Shanks is a better option. But if you don't have either and you can afford to buy both, I think it's not a terrible option, to be honest. Like I said, they are really good. They are both great in their both ways. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like a resume now, like 100 medals don't bother unless you're a collector, 150 medals don't bother, 250 medals pretty much don't bother, and for 100 medals I think Moria and Whitebeard vs Shanks are the best options right here. So yeah, this was a pretty quick video, to be honest. I don't really have that much time right now, and I still have another video to upload today of the Oniwabanshu events, which with the team that I'm using to farm. So yeah, this is gonna be a busy day for me, so I'm leave you guys with this, and I'll see you guys on the next time.